Hey guys, what's going on? Triple here, and we are playing Risk of Rain solo. Of course, I've played this a ton of times with my buddy John, aka Basing Fluid, guy I've played with through Terraria a bunch of times. I guess I'll just be the chef for shits and giggles. But yeah, I thought I'd make this. It's not really an actual like gameplay thing, or it's a gameplay video. Yeah. I'm doing this live. We're doing it now, but no. I'm actually playing this as well to. Jesus, I can't talk at all. It's way too early for me. I'm doing this as an update video, and instead of leaving the constant black screen, I thought I would just play a game while I talk about nonsense that has little to no effect to you guys. And just felt like talking and so on. I feel like I'm making these update videos a little too much, in my opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like making a video to talk to you guys, tell you what's going on, but I really should go be looking for the portal. I really should be telling you, or I should really be not doing these and more, where's the gameplay videos? I mean, that was kind of the whole point. Well, to be completely honest, I haven't really been focused too much on putting up videos on YouTube, as you could tell from an entire month, pretty much in November, so far, has been just about nothing. I've only had, what, one Yu-Gi-Oh video this month, I think. I could be completely wrong, could have put a little more. And there wasn't much towards October either. My motivation to just upload videos have kind of just were gone, it seemed. And pretty much the reason for that is, by the way, if you're completely new, everything's usually dropped on random. I have a thing on to let me, like a artifact that lets me pick my items. That's the reason why I'm able to. But I don't know. The whole reason why is because, you know, I'm sitting here with a shit rig for 3 years now. I've had nothing but a shitty computer, making little Let's Play videos that you guys, you know, they're not great. They're not even new games that anyone watches. They've just been Yu-Gi-Oh! It's been like the biggest thing has been Yu-Gi-Oh! And, I don't know, I just took a break, you know. I mean, I'm not even good at Yu-Gi-Oh! It must be painful to watch me play Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, why? I just suck. But I still do it because I like people to know that they're not the worst, that there are people worse out there, and I guess that says the same for me because, I mean, there might be someone who's even worse than me because they've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! So in a sense, that's a good thing, I guess, but I still like to say, hey, you know, you could be better than me. I always went off of that. And, but yeah, I just been doing this for about, what, 2-3 years. October was my, you know, anniversary, I guess, of the creation of my channel. But I don't know, I've been all over the place. We're on and off recording, constant uploading, and then no uploading. I've been on and off for too much, and it's been awful. But the reason why, too, this time around that I wasn't really around was I was so focused on streaming more on Twitch, which you guys could tell from the 40-so videos of Terraria, where they were all just from streams, and me and John playing, they were just part of stream. I did Legend of Zelda, I streamed it, I played other games, I streamed, and so on. And I was like, you know, I really enjoyed the streaming aspect because I enjoyed the interaction from a crowd or people, even if there weren't that many. I enjoyed talking to viewers. It was just kind of a thing. I liked the interaction aspect more than the YouTube aspect of recording and, you know, anything. But I've come to a realization that I've been, you know, the amount of Terraria videos that went up, and me and John got completely worn out until right now. Until there's an update, a new one that really refreshes it, which I know there should be. John's been telling me about it. We're pretty much probably not returning to Terraria anytime soon. Unless, you know, we decide to do something special, but we're not. As far as I know, we're not. And I don't know. I've come to this realization that I've been kind of like trying to milk these games for far too long. Um, it's probably boring to see me do every time, and it's probably and it gets not so fun for me. I burn myself on Yu-Gi-Oh because I mean I'm playing it constantly. Like I kept trying to play it and I just suck. And it's constantly like, how's that fun for people to watch? So I guess what happened was I don't know. Like I said, I came to this realization, and it's really hard to talk and try to get my words correctly while I'm playing. So I apologize for a lot of stuttering and stuff, but this is completely uncut. I'm not going to cut away and try to think of what to say. I'm not going to restart my recording and try to figure out what I want to say. It's just because this is what I've been thinking. But I've been kind of milking like Terraria and Yu-Gi-Oh and all that. Terraria mainly on stream. I streamed it a ton. I started streaming Risk of Rain a lot recently, and I haven't uploaded to YouTube because I just didn't want to go to the bother of cutting it up and showing you guys, because it's like, it's already on stream. People have already seen it, if they're in there or not, I don't know. I just didn't bother going through it. Now, I've been playing, the only reason I play these games is because I have a terrible PC. My internet's shit, so with my internet being shitty, the bitrate's low, and when the bitrate is low on OBS, things look very blotchy and weird. Especially on higher end games like, say, Far Cry or Skyrim or something. The Resident Evil. Those games will look like crap with a low bitrate. Recording wise, I could have a high ass bitrate, but the problem is I can't play these games because I have a shitty ass computer. So there's no point. I can't record anything. So there's where I'm also stuck. But like I was saying, I come to the realization that I've been kind of milking these same games over and over. Now, don't get me wrong. I've enjoyed playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, a lot of people have been kind of just here to watch me play Yu-Gi-Oh! And so on. But, and I'll still keep making, Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos will not stop. I'll probably keep coming once in a while around, but don't expect a huge fluctuation of videos. Unless I get onto a real long-ass recording session because I'm feeling great, or I just get this urge to want to play the shit out of Yu-Gi-Oh! But streaming-wise, I think it's time for me to take a break. I don't think I should keep going for right now until I can get myself sorted out with a better PC, better internet, and everything else that I need. I'm taking a break from streaming. And I'm not going to try to force myself to do a bunch of videos that I don't want to do. There may be an occasional stream here and there, but I'm not going to try to force myself to plan out a stream like I used to, where it's like, okay, maybe I should try to stream at least once or twice a week, or 3 this and set down. No, I'm done with that. If I stream, it will just be whenever I feel comfortable, when I want to, if I really feel like playing this game. Any game, not this in general, but like I said, I'm tired of milking out the same game. And, take the term milking in any way, shape, or form that you want. I'm tired of it. I'm just, at this point, it's like, what am I even doing? What am I accomplishing playing the same game? I think I've streamed Terraria, not recording it, about 3 different times where I've started a new character, just to give myself something to stream. That's not fun. Like, what's the point? There's no point in the progress I've made. It just looks stupid on my part. Some people might like it. If you're a dedicated Terraria fan, well, you didn't like the way something turned out. Understandable. But I've done really as much as I can on Terraria. I mean, granted, me and John didn't finish all the bosses, but we just don't feel like mining anymore for the resources. We suck balls at the game. We just don't want to deal with it anymore right now. It's not enjoyable. And plus, I have such a shitty rig, FPS issues, frame rate, or frames per second issues. You're not familiar with the FPS term, because some people will think first-person shooter. What does that have to do with anything? No, the frames per second is my biggest issue with games, because I have a complete below average gaming rig. It's not even a gaming rig, I should say. It's not meant to game. It really isn't. It's never. It's not. It really isn't. I'm working my hardest to get the money. But the problem is trying to find a fucking job, because you live in the world where you've never had a job before, and you need experience to work at a place, and to get experience you need to work in the first place. So you're kind of stuck in that fucking loophole. But once you get the first job out of the way and shows that you have experience, it might be easier in some cases or harder, depending on the way you look at it. But yeah, I'm working my best now to do it, and stuff. So like I said, I'm probably just going to take a break from the streaming aspect. Not that it ever affected anyone from here on YouTube, because probably most of you didn't even know I streamed, or if I did not give a crap, or I'm on a completely different schedule for you guys to even see. So there was no point. But like I said, it's probably just going to be here and there, some trickle of Yu-Gi-Oh videos, here and there for just a while until I can get things sorted out. Yeah. But that's probably all it's going to be. So if I kind of just drop for a bit, it's not like I'm dead and stuff. It's just I don't want to bore you with the same content constantly, or sometimes I just don't want to. I don't get the motivation, because it can be hard to play one game over and over and over, and that's what I've been doing with Yu-Gi-Oh. Granted, I've tried playing Pokemon, but I don't have the time to sit here and play Pokemon and grind unless it's an actual game. Pokemon is just not a game for me that I can grind on. If it was something else, yeah, maybe there might be a chance, but I just don't have that Pokemon spirit like I used to when I played Sapphire, when I started Sapphire. Now, granted, Sapphire would have been done probably if I didn't lose the save, but again, I had to change from one shitty rig to another because of some problems, and thankfully a friend even had a computer to give me. So yeah. But yeah, that's about all I had. I mean, I was going to try to make it short, but since I'm playing, thought I would just talk about it. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. I'm at the point where it's just kind of like slowly I take a break from streaming, and I'm not going to push myself too hard to re-upload videos. If people don't want to watch the videos at all, you're going to lose subscribers. It's not a big deal. I understand completely. I just can't do it like I used to. Yeah, I just don't have it, and I hate it. So, at the end of it, I'm probably just going to keep doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Here and there. There'll be videos here, videos there of it. But don't expect Terraria. There might be a Risk of Rain video or two, because John and I may play it. Maybe a Killing Floor video. I don't know. There could be little videos here and there, but the main bread and butter for a while, like I said, even though I hate milking the games like this, but Yu-Gi-Oh! I still want to try to get somewhere. I want to at least try to fucking advance. Even though I'm doing a very piss poor job of doing it, I'm going to find a way to do it. With that said, that's about all I had. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say, and so on. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching the update video. And yeah, that's all I got to say for today. So to recap completely, taking a break from streaming constantly, going to upload maybe a few more, I'm going to try to work a little harder on YouTube a little bit, just trying to get some videos, not too hard. Like I said, like I was just saying, because it kind of contradicts what I was saying, I'm not going to force myself to upload a video daily. I'm just going to get a video up whenever I can. That said, they're probably going to be mainly Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos with a trickle here or there of content of Risk of Rain, the Killing Floor, or anything. Till I get the proper rig, the PC, to record and play the other games that I want, that's what I'm going to have to deal with. And I'm sorry, and I really want to advance from what I'm playing. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Will probably die out soon for me, because eventually there's just going to be no hope for me passing. I'm not going to be able to get out of the dropout kit, but I'm not going to give up yet. I'm going to keep pushing. I've been doing this for about a year or two now or something. But thank you again for watching. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed watching me on Twitch, if you're someone who watched me on twitch.tv, Triple T Dog. I thank you for watching me, and so on. And I apologize if you don't like the fact that I'm going to stop my constant streaming. I think it's just time to stop trying to milk it, because like I was saying, I almost started milking Zelda again, because, man, I don't like using that word milking, because people take that as a dirty term. Look, I just don't want to keep playing the same game over and over, because I started playing Master Quest. It's the same as Ocarina of Time. It's just harder, and it's like, who cares? You've already seen me struggle. Why should I continue playing a game that it seemed like I didn't have any fun in? I even tried playing Majora's Mask again. It's like, I've played these games. I streamed these games already. I shouldn't do that. But again, I think it's just time for a break. On Twitch, that is. YouTube. I will be coming back, hopefully, with Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos when I get the motivation. Of course, I'm not going to force myself to sit down and play a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. And there's no point in playing like 1 or 2 duels for like 10 minutes and then to call that an episode. I'm tired of that. I'm going to try to sit down when I do play at least an hour to 2 hours so I have more videos to cut up for you guys. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed watching the little gameplay of the chef for Risk of Rain. And hopefully I'll see you guys next time and in the next video. So see you later.